Well, it's time for a quick update just about what all is happening with the channel. Had a big wave of subscribers come in because of the top 10 list I did on SRA books. And for those of you new to the channel, just a quick update as to what you're looking at on this channel and what's going on here. This originally started out as a very simple effort to catalog my book collection for my children, and then I thought, hey, if anybody else sees it, great. But this was never intended really to be something that had an audience like it has gotten now. So I appreciate the attention. I appreciate those of you who found this and it's been helpful to you in your search for interesting books, especially those of you researching topics like relative to abuse and some of the more parapolitical topics. I have to be very careful what I say now because there's certain words that I found that when I even say them, I get a video demonetized, or worse yet, I can get a strike against my channel, which I've already had some of those so far just for merely stating certain words. So so again, against that backdrop, that's the whole point of this channel, is to catalog my book collection. And if there's enough interest, at some point I might go around and give you all a tour of my library. I've been collecting books since I was a child. Grew up without a television set, so I kind of grew up outside the matrix, and I've always enjoyed reading. And as I got older and got into college, I started looking into more eclectic material like some of the stuff I've covered on this channel. So my older reviews are a little less polished, and my sound equipment, my video equipment isn't as good. So I might actually be going back and redoing some of those reviews just to update the content a little bit for some of you that are just finding some of that. But overall, I plan to just keep doing the same thing, which is going through my books, explaining what they are. And some of you had suggested the idea of doing a top 10 list about some books. So I have stacks of books sitting around to go through. And many of you who've joined the channel, and I'm sure many of you newcomers will have a lot of suggestions as well. A lot of you have suggested books over the years, and as much as I can read and fit into my little nut-sized brain, I try to do that. One of you recently recommended this book that I'm just about ready to review now. This is Eye of the Chicken Hawk. Excellent suggestion, dark material, and but that's definitely a review that's coming up. And thanks again to whoever recommended excellent material. I think a couple of you had mentioned that in the comment section. And that brings me to the final point for this update is a few of you, a few people on the top 10 list. Actually, I think only one actually said something about they felt this was kind of gratuitous, that I was covering this kind of material. And I in no way, and hopefully those of you who've been following my channel for a while already know this, I in no way glorify any of this material. And the whole point of this and doing these top 10 lists is for those of you that are serious scholars of these subjects and want to really drill down and figure out what all is going on and provide you with some good footholds as far as good research. So that's the point of that, and none of this, and again, if you go through my channel, you will see this, none of this is meant to sensationalize any of these topics. I just feel like sunlight is the best antiseptic. I don't know who originally said that, but I think that definitely holds true with some of the topics like this, where just shining light on it and getting other eyes on it and attention on it really shuts it down before it can even start. If enough people are paying attention, a lot of this stuff will wither and die on the vine. So a lot of these really dark topics that I cover, just awareness is the best defense. And ultimately that's what I'm pushing on this channel outside of just cataloging my books, is raising awareness to some of these topics. A lot of criminal behavior that needs to stop. And the best way, first you have to acknowledge that it even exists before you can then put effort into stopping said behavior. So anyway, I'll stop with the knife hands and get off my high horse, but thanks for joining. Those of you who have just joined the channel, thanks for coming and joining the party, and I hope you find useful information here. And I'm always open to suggestions for books to cover. And you can get a pretty good idea of the kind of books that I cover on the channel just looking through some of the playlists. And play nice in the comments section. And again, I'm always open to ideas about books and interesting places, interesting weird places. Occasionally I'll go on road trips and check out weird places around and make videos about those as well. So thanks for watching, and again, welcome to the new subscribers.